Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing something along with the Havoc Demon Hunter that I haven't yet done for you guys. I've been doing a lot of dungeons and talking about the class rework, but I want to jump into some Havoc Demon Hunter PvP gameplay for you guys on the Battle for Azeroth Alpha. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is trying out a spec that is really focused around single target burst damage, playing with Fell Eruption that actually stuns the target for 40 seconds, or 4 seconds now. Fell Barrage, which does an immense amount of damage in just a short amount of time, only 3 seconds. And we're going to have a lot of mobility with Fell Blade, a little bit of Leech with Soul Rending, and going to be playing First Blood and Nemesis as well, and try to do as much damage and just burst down a target as fast as possible. So basically, let's just jump into these duels and see how they go. Alright guys, so we are going to be dueling a Destro Lock. He did end up juking me right there, which is really good, but it's fine. After this fear, I'm going to be hitting him with a Metamorphosis into the biggest amount of damage I could possibly do. He is already popping his Unending Resolve, and he's going to be in a lot of trouble very soon. After this fear, I'm going to go ahead and hit him with a Blur, so I take a lot less reduced damage, or a lot more reduced damage. I interrupted him onto that Shadow Fury, which means that I am able to finish him off right there. He isn't able to CC me. And with the overwhelming amount of single target damage that you can do as a Demon Hunter, it's really hard to, I guess, beat them, since we do have a few different ways of actually interrupting casts. We have Chaos Nova, we have Fell Eruption, which is 4 seconds now. We do have Imprison. I don't know if this works actually on a player because of how Detainment works, but it's definitely interesting. And we're gonna, you know what? Let's try and duel this this Affliction Lock. He's level 113. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat this guy, especially since I don't even have cooldowns. But you know, whatever. Let's give it a shot. All right, so I did miss him immediately, which is not a good start. Not a good start. All right, let's try and imprison him. Oh, we can. We can just imprison him. That's cool. All right. Hit him with a Chaos Nova. All right, he's pissed. He can't play his class. Look at him. You know what? Oh, let's stun him. He triggered it. Okay, he's sad. Okay, so we're going to Fell Barrage, interrupt that, hit him with a Blade Dance as well, and then try to do as much damage as possible. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to kill this guy. His self-healing is going to be crazy in just a second. I don't have cooldowns for it. So yeah. This spec, as you can see, didn't do a whole lot of damage to him. Had a lot of CC, though, which is something that's new to Havoc Demon Hunter. But without cooldowns, guys, like, this spec doesn't work. So just good to know. Good to know. Okay, so for our next duel, what we're going to be doing is actually fighting against a Void Elf Shadow Priest. Okay, so this is going to be really interesting. I do have Metamorphosis up pretty soon, but I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to be using my Nemesis, my Fell Barrage, and try to do as much burst damage as possible, so, you know, what we can do. We're going to go ahead and interrupt that immediately, and then hit him with a big stun, Fell Barrage into... Oh, he stunned me on my Fell Barrage. Oh, it still goes through. That's really good to know. Usually when you stun on a Fell Barrage, you can't actually go through it. But we are going to disorient all of these, get a little bit of extra health back from that, interrupt that Void Eruption, and then finish them off with a nice, clean I-Beam that does 100% damage to a my primary target now. So it's actually good for single target. But yeah, it seems like Demon Hunter's really good at, like, disrupting enemy classes. Like, it's really hard for people to cast. Like, we have an Interrupt. We have a Disorient with Chaos Nova now that lasts for 5 seconds, AoE Disorient. We have a 4-second stun, and we have Imprison baseline, 1 minute cooldown that will stop them for like 4 seconds or so. It seems like we have a lot of like tools to stop people from casting, which is really interesting to see. Alright, so for our next duel, we're going to be doing... This is actually the final duel of the day, but what we're going to be doing is fighting against a Destruction Warlock once again. I'm not going to be using Metamorphosis. I just want to test, like, what it's like with the burst damage without Metamorphosis, like mostly Fell Barrage and Nemesis together. Alright, so we are going to interrupt him immediately. He did juke it, which is really good. I'm going to go ahead and Trinket this Fear and imprison him right away, and then hit him with a stun right after that, and hit my Fell Barrage immediately. So you can see how much damage I'm really doing. I can use I-Beam and Fell Barrage together. I did get hit with a Mortal Coil and Shadow Fury at the exact same time, and then I am going to go ahead and interrupt that cast. The next cast that he does, I'm going to go ahead and disorient it. And then he's going to try to Cataclysm me here. Oh, a really nice stun into a Fear. And then Unending Resolve as well. I don't have any more CC for him, but I do have my Interrupt coming off very soon. So the next cast he does, I will have an Interrupt for right there, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and cast Blur. It doesn't look like I'm really able to do a whole lot of damage to him outside of my Metamorphosis and outside of my cooldowns. So what we're going to try to do is finish him off here, and it does look... I actually lose. So... That's a really good thing to know, because it seems like Metamorphosis is just so imperative to being able to like kill someone, and that makes me wonder, like, if I should even play like Demonic, and that's something to try out in another video whenever PvP is developed a little bit more. But maybe like Demonic, Blind Fury, and Soul Rending and First Blood, maybe like that's the better go to, because it's just a little bit more sustained, and it seems like PvP overall is a little bit slower right now on the alpha. That's just my opinion. Maybe that's just because of the tuning due to the stat squish. You know, you never really know. There's so many different factors. But regardless, guys, thank you very much for watching this video today. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Keep up to date with all the Battle for Azeroth content that I'm putting out for you guys. I'm really working hard for you guys to put out 2 videos a day. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to hit a thumbs up and leave a comment down below with what you think about the Demon Hunter rework, the Havoc Demon Hunter rework. And I will see you guys all tomorrow for another video. Have a good one.